advisory and financial planning services are offered through Simplicity Wealth, LLC, and SEC Registered Investment Advisor. SEC registration does not constitute nor endorse of the firm, nor does it indicate that the advisor has attained a particular level of skill nor ability. Investing involves risk of loss. Insurance, consulting, and education services offered through Diamond Life Planning is a separate and unaffiliated entity from Simplicity Wealth. This information is provided as a general information that is not intended to be specific financial guidance. Before you make any decisions regarding your personal financial situation, you should consult a financial or tax professional to discuss your individual circumstances and objectives.
Welcome to the Rock My Finances show on K4HD Radio and Talk4 TV, where we put the fun in finance. Join Powerhouse Jennifer Jost, CDFA, CMC, and Private Wealth Advisor, as she collaborates with you to create clarity, control, and confidence with your money, your way. It's not about the zeros, so what is it all about? Let's find out. Now here's your host and weekly friend, Jennifer Jost.
Good morning. Welcome back to Live Your Diamond Life, Authentic Q&A for Women series. We are in chapter 7. Today is going to be really fun. Not a spectacular topic for everyone, because that means that they have experienced some type of negativity in their life. So it's called, How Do I Rebuild My Life After a Financial Betrayal? Now, this is part 1. So definitely listen to part 2 as well when you get a chance. So part 1, have you ever trusted somebody with money and then felt completely blindsided? Maybe it was your partner, a spouse, maybe even a business deal. It could be a realtor buying real estate, or even yourself. You really, really, really wanted this amazing whatever, and then you paid way too much for it, or you found out it was on sale, or it broke down, or didn't last, or whatever, that you felt just really betrayed almost, right? Because financial betrayal isn't just about money. It's about trust, safety, identity, and control. And ladies out there, we put our heart and soul into everything that we do, which means it's in our money as well. We have a relationship with money. And so when we feel betrayed around money, it really cuts to the core of us. And it really is an effect on long-lasting decisions that we make around money, which is why this is something that we have to look at. Today, we're going to be talking about not just about rebuilding, but about you and your finances. So what is financial betrayal really? It's not just losing money. I mean, we could feel like the stock market could betray us, right? When we're doing spectacular and then it drops. I mean, it feels a little scary. Our stability is shaken a little bit when our great big 401k is down or our IRA is down. It's not just about that, though. It's really about being lied to about money. It's about even being withholden about money. I mean, I've met with several people that their spouses never shared information with them. They had no idea how much money they had in savings for retirement, for even vacation next year, for their children's college. Like, they had no idea where they're at all. And they felt like they were doing amazing, and they find out that they actually weren't. If we're being left out of decisions, big decisions, that is some type of a betrayal. We don't feel in control, even over our own life and our own financial stability. Discovering hidden debt or hidden accounts. Unfortunately, this happens so many times. When people start going through a divorce, they'll find out that they don't know what's there, and they're missing things that they thought were there. It's very scary. It feels manipulated. It feels like we're being controlled. It feels like we're completely helpless and powerless. It is very frustrating, and it's really hard to talk about. Trusting someone who has made financial decisions for us and that hurt us financially is really scary. It's very, very scary. It hits deeper than just money. It hits our safety. It hits our stability to walk through our lives and make decisions every day. So when money is broken, our nervous system feels completely unsafe. It throws us off balance. It could be something very little. I'm trying to think of something that I purchased that broke down after a while. I can't even remember, but there's always something, right? And we feel betrayed by the maker, by the consumer company, by society when they're all buying this one thing and yours doesn't last or doesn't work. It's kind of funny. Tell you a little story, side note. So right now, I feel like there's something going on with glasses. My friend Petalyn was talking about this with me. Her and her mom both have had issues with glasses. Just recently, in the last few years, I've had major issues with glasses that I've purchased. They just don't last. I mean, even these right here, completely scratched up, and they're really heavy, and they're just completely different than what they used to be. I just ran into a gentleman yesterday at my Pilates class, and he was saying the same thing. He was saying something about his glasses. And then bowling yesterday, I just talked to another gentleman, and he's like, I got these new glasses and I can't even keep score because it's just all whacking me out here. I'm sure he didn't say that, but you get my drift. So that is something that's going on with an industry that I feel betrayed about, because they're not cheap. Yes, I pay for vision insurance. However, still, that's what, 150, 60 bucks a year, or whatever it is. And then I have to pay for another 150 if I'm on the cheaper side without buying a label or something on glasses. So it's a significant investment, and it's important. Our eyesight is very important. So I feel betrayed with the entire industry right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there was a new maker of machines out there. I don't know if they're trying to cut corners. I don't know what's happening, but glasses really suck right now. So I feel betrayed, right? So why does it hurt so deeply? And this is what the part that most people miss. It's not about the numbers. I know you're laughing. You've heard me say this a million times. It's not about the zeros. It's not. It's about the loss of trust. It's about the loss of control. When I'm using these glasses every single day and they are so scratched up and wackadoodle, and I even bought the scratch protectant, right? I feel like I have no control. I feel like almost even a loss of identity. Like they don't even value me as a human by just selling a decent product to me. And then we have loss of our future vision of what's going to happen, because who do I go to now? Everyone's complaining about the glasses now. So I feel like I don't have an out. I don't have a safety net. I don't have a what if plan. And here's the truth. We can rebuild this feeling faster. Don't even worry. And we can rebuild money faster than we can rebuild our trust in ourselves. Unfortunately, it takes time to rebuild our trust, right? So that's the real work. The real work is to trust ourselves again. So the first mistake women make when they're rebuilding is they rush to fix the money. So like me, I would want to find a new eye place to find new glasses, and I think that's going to fix it. But that betrayal doesn't go away from the past, right? So when we're digging into our budgets and our accounts and our strategic plans, and maybe even switching financial advisors, you might feel so betrayed that you switch your financial advisor. I am not for that or against that. Every situation is completely different. I did just hear a story about someone that they thought they had like $300,000-$400,000, and they were done. They were gone. The accounts were empty, and they had no idea. So that to me is a big betrayal. Like that advisor should have really kept those clients up to date. So that is a betrayal. And if the stock market just goes down and you're in a wonderful portfolio and you tell your advisor you're not going to use it for 5 to 7 years and it's invested accordingly, and the stock market goes down and you feel betrayed, that's great, but that's not your advisor, right? That is our own emotional work. So that's what we're here to do, y'all. We're here to do our own emotional work. So our nervous system is still in fear. We think that we're doing, we get all of our numbers, which I have everyone do a money date, and we look at our numbers and we know what's happening. But our nervous system is still messed up because it's not about the zeros. It's about our relationship. So here's our step one. Step one, stabilize before we strategize. I know I'm trying to get all hooky here, but we don't want to talk about the numbers until we can talk safely. So what we're going to do first is we're going to ask ourselves, do we feel safe emotionally about making decisions right now? Am I reacting or am I responding? Am I trying to fix things from scarcity mode or fear mode? Or am I in a great positive flow place of abundance? That's where we want to fix things. Your only job right now is to create stability. This is what it might look like. Put away the money. Pick it up. Put it over on another desk, another table. Like, don't even look at the money right now. Pause on the financial stuff. Get clear on what you really, really actually have, what's here without the panic part. Now, like we say, do you have a roof over your head? Do you have food in the refrigerator? Do you have air to breathe? Is the world going to turn and the sun's going to come up? There's oxygen, right? We are okay for this moment. One day at a time, as the 12 steppers say, right? One day at a time. So let's get clear. Take a breath, slow down, and that's going to create clarity right there. That's going to help you feel in more control, which in turn calms our nervous system. Step 2, we want to make separate facts from fear. Now, if we take our brain, like my brain can go, I know it's simple, but the eyeglasses, oh my gosh, I'm never going to have another pair of eyeglasses. I'm going to have to go to the drugstore and just get a regular readers. And I'm never going to get my one eye is different than the other eye because no one's ever going to do it right. That's fear. That's panic. That's crazy talk, right? So cancel, 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 cancel. Let's go back to, instead of I'm never going to recover, I'm never going to trust anyone, I'm bad with money, I should have known better. We take all that stuff out. We're going to do fact from fiction here. We're going to do what is really happening, what happened, and where's our fear taking us. So fact, yes, my glasses aren't as good as other glasses in the past. Story, I'm never going to be able to get another pair of glasses. Gone wrong. So fact. Maybe the last place I went with the glasses didn't work. So maybe I can trust the new place. If I share all of my wishes and my wants, I might be able to get the glasses that I want to be able to do. Okay. Fact, I lost X amount of money. Story, I ruined my whole life and I can't make decisions anymore. Gone, cancel, change that to fact, I lost X amount of money and I can rebuild from that space and move up. So step 3, rebuild trust with yourself, not others. I know we reach out to the advisor or to our friends or our neighbor or our family. We want to rebuild our trust in our own decisions. When most people are trying to figure everything out, we're going to say, can I trust them? Can I trust them? Well, hang on. I want to know, can I trust myself with this decision? How do I feel with this person? Do I trust them? I love trusting my gut. And this is what the financial industry leaves out. We need to trust our guts always, everywhere we go. Our inner knowing, our God within us, our masters before us, our generations before us. Everything is right inside of us. We have to turn inward. Take a breath, turn inward. Of course, I love meditating. I know it's hard to get back in that schedule. I'm doing it again. I had an amazing, peaceful meditation this morning, and it was so quiet, and my body felt so good. Right after my kickboxing class, it was awesome. It was just so relaxing, and I did feel much more aligned with my inner knowing, my inner gut, my trust my gut. So start small. Make one money decision a day. Just one aligned money decision. When we are aligned with our true self, our true intentions, our true gut, our feelings, right? Our F word, our heart. When I'm aligned with that, I can make one next best decision, which is exactly what I did. After I meditated, 2 things popped into my head. It felt so aligned with who I am. No panic, no scarcity. Just came straight up to my computer and got the 2 things done. It felt amazing. It was great. So follow through with something simple, which is what I did today. And then it feels so good. When we're going to be checking our accounts and things, we want to do that when we're aligned, only when we're aligned. So trust is built through consistency, not perfection, but consistent movements on our true self alignment. Step 4, release the shame loop. We always beat ourselves up, right? I should have known better. I feel stupid. How can I let that happen? I just did that the other day. Can't remember what I did, but I'm like, I can't believe I did that. Can't believe I did that, whatever it was. So we're going to reframe that. We did not fail. We made a mistake, which is awesome. Awesome. We all do. We always make mistakes. Everyone does always. Right now, my memory is playing tricks on me. It's like when you get stressed and overwhelmed, it's like, did I put that in there? Do I walk in that room and forget what I'm getting? All that great stuff. But we just want to know that we can recover from that. I'm taking more omegas. I'm doing some brain games, getting really good sleep, good hydration, electrolytes, all that goes into my memory. So we want to make sure that we're doing everything to set ourselves up for amazing awareness. So here's some Q&A questions that I've gotten. Number 1, why do I feel so emotional about money right now? It's just money, right? Okay, here's a good question to that. An answer to that. No, it's not just money. It's not just money. It is your safety. It is your North Star. It is who you are. It is part of our decision making. So it's our values about ourselves. It's our nervous system. It plays havoc on everything in our life. It shows up everywhere. So please don't think of it as just money, and honor your feelings, honor your emotions about that. Whatever emotions are coming up, journal about that. Get those emotions out. When our trust is broken financially, our body reacts like something unsafe happened. So we're not overreacting. You're just responding to our entire nervous system. Has anybody ever told you, stop being so, let's see, what do I get all the time? You're so, see, here I go, can't remember the words, sensitive, right? You're so sensitive. You're so emotional. Okay, well, okay, and I am. I'm reacting to my entire body's nervous system, and that's okay. So we need to understand that we can protect that. We can change that. So instead of shutting down those feelings, we're actually just going to understand what we are protecting. Does that make sense? So we're going to slow down, protect our nervous system, make small decisions to build back up our trust around the betrayal. Question number 2, I feel so stupid for not seeing it sooner. How do I get past this? Right? We beat ourselves up so much. So that's the shame talking, not the facts, right? We were separating facts from fear. So that is the shame that's asking that question. You didn't miss something because you're incapable. You missed something because you trust maybe without the awareness of where the lessons live. So instead of asking yourself, how did I not see this? Let's shift to, what am I able to see now that I couldn't see before? Isn't that awesome? That's growth, not failure. So who am I making now as my money decisions? Who am I being now as making my money decisions compared to who I was before? I didn't know what I didn't know what I didn't know. And now I know what I didn't know, and now I know it, right? So now we are here and we can make better decisions just by knowing this. Question number 3. I'm scared to make financial decisions right now. What happens if I screw up again? What happens if I make a miss? Again, that is fear trying to protect you from repeating that nervous system pain. So our bodies take amazing care of us. They do really well, but we don't want to avoid the decision making. We want to meditate, align, breathe, take a run, listen to music, do some jumping jacks, have sex. That's great. Eat some chocolate if it's not bad for you. Do something to shift that out of fear into just the facts. And we're going to start small. We're going to make one small decision first until we can rebuild that confidence. So you don't need to get it perfect. You just need to stay present, intentional, and check in with yourselves. Check in with what's happening. Okay. Last question, number 4. I feel angry. I feel really, really angry. Is that normal? Yes, 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 yes. Our society loves anger. It's the easiest emotion to explain, to get to. We go to it quickly. Doesn't mean we need to stay there. But don't worry. You can be angry. Journal, write a letter, do swamping, which is the music, stomping out, go dancing, exercise, run. Take a nap, go to sleep, take a hot shower, do lots of things to get out of that. But anger can be processed very calmly, easily, or even scream and yell when you're dancing in the car, in the shower. That's great. But then after the other side of anger becomes clarity, which is awesome. So it's okay if you feel angry. I know girls are supposed to be nice and seen and not hurt and all that great stuff, but it's okay. It's okay to be angry because clarity is just on the other side. We don't want to stay angry. We want to move through that, but it's okay. I hope this was really good for y'all today. This was Living Your Diamond Life, authentic Q&A for women. And this was chapter 7, part 1. So go find part 2 right now and finish this up. Okay, y'all? I want you all to be able to listen to all these wonderful episodes here on I Rock My Finances. And I want you all to be able to say, I rock my finances.
We appreciate you joining us today, and don't forget to subscribe to the Rock My Finances YouTube channel for more engagement and bonus content. Tell me, what is your money story? Let's find out with Jennifer right here on K4HD Radio and Talk 4 TV. It's not about the zero, it's about the F word, feelings. Feelings Jennifer can't wait to explore with you next week. Until then, let's all say, I rock my